because mostly hydroponics and soilless agriculture has been, the people have created such a kind of feeling that only people who have money or you have to put a lot of money into this can enter into it. Actually speaking, there are many solutions.
All right, sir. So we are on this YouTube comment. We got a YouTube comment from an ID titled R Anand 9395.
Okay.
And he's got some questions. So we thought of replying to him by making a short little video, because we are doing Ask CV Hydro on YouTube for CV Hydro. So as part of that, I thought of checking with you if we can do a quick little video and reply to these questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so the first question is polyhouse really needed to grow country spinach and vegetables in hydroponics method?
See, Rajiv, it is not about basically is what when you do protected cultivation, you have a little extra control over the abiotic factors like wind speed. You can to some extent control the temperature. You can keep the humidity levels. Not levels really, but you can keep the humid air moving using circulating fans. You have a lot of other tools to assist in your growing. But having said that, every vegetable doesn't grow well in a protected cultivation kind of an environment. Some of the plants just grow beautifully in the open. So in such cases, if you want to grow it in the open and you want to use soilless media or you want to use media culture with grow bags, you want to grow plants, because one thing what happens is when you're in open field cultivation, you're open to a lot of pest and disease problems.
Okay.
Because it's open. So what this person can do who's asked this question, Mr. Anand, you need to tell him that you can just have a simple insect screen house, not even a net house, insect screen house that keeps away all the flying pests at least.
Okay.
And what he needs to do is he can make when he makes an insect net house, he needs to make sure that one end to the other along the length or breadth, he needs to have a sufficient amount of slope, because when there are rains, there will be obviously water coming in. So he should ensure that there is no pooling or puddling of water there.
Okay.
So ponding of water or puddling of water creates a best chance for mosquitoes to lay eggs, and and mosquitoes are vectors for the diseases.
Okay.
They go from plant to plant spreading the disease. So the cheapest way for him to do it would be this way, that he just makes an insect screen house. And insect screens are normally white in color and they're 40 micron thickness.
Okay.
And 40 micron mesh, we call it. And that is a white fly grade.
Okay.
So he can definitely do it. There's no problem. There's no question that he cannot do it. And I would encourage him to do that. And he is very right in saying that, most of the people only talk about using Rolls Royce and those big systems and all that, which is really not true. And I really like the fact that he asked this question, because many people, they don't ask this question because they in their minds have already got brainwashed that unless you have a poly house, things won't grow.
Yeah, it's a great question with some follow-up comments where he shares that he said, I can reduce capex by using shade nets and no urge in realization of capex.
Yeah, now urge is actually urgent.
Yeah.
I think he is a typo there. What he means is if I spend less, then I'm not in a great hurry to get my capex back.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely true. That's what if you know me, I'm a Maruti 800 farmer.
Yeah.
I've got solutions for everybody.
Yeah.
Some kind of solution or the other. And I really appreciate Anand for asking that question.
Yeah.
And it's a very good question. That actually opens doors for so many different farmers who cannot afford these Rolls Royce systems.
Absolutely.
And I am a person, I believe that food as a human birthright. Yeah. Everybody should have it. And every human should be able to access nutritious, clean, pesticide-free and affordable food.
Right, sir.
And there is a market, definitely, even if he grows a simple thing like palak, which is something that Indians love to eat, whether they are from any part of India.
Right.
We love our palak.
Yeah.
So he can grow that, and his market is just around him. Maybe 5 kilometers around where he stays could be his market.
Absolutely.
And he can do one thing by spending less, by putting an insect screen house.
Hmm.
He can actually have more area under cover
Hmm.
of insect screen,
Hmm.
and he can keep scaling up as the demand increases of different plants.
Hmm.
He definitely can use soilless method. I have no doubt about it, that he can do it.
Yeah.
And only, like I said, he should ensure that our area around the net house should be such, or there should be ditches around it, so that excessive water doesn't come into that area.
Right. I
Yeah.
think speaking of market, he did mention that I can sell I can sell to local supermarket or organic store. And
Hmm.
then again, he had a follow-up question, or maybe a related question here. Can I live with or minimize airborne disease?
Yeah, if see, that's what I'm saying, because he's asked this question, like, can I grow it absolutely in the open?
Hmm.
He can grow it. There's not an issue, but he would rather have insect screen at a minimum,
Okay.
at a very minimum, because when when your crops are exposed completely in an open field,
Hmm.
obviously they are susceptible to pest and disease, especially
Right.
pest, because diseases can come through very easily. It could be small spores also can go through the net, insect net.
Yeah.
But here, or even humans can create, by bad hygiene practice, they can create diseases in plants. But pests are normally vectors. They are brought by somebody or by some insect. So you can stop the insects from coming
Correct.
to a large extent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think what Anand can do is, definitely go for a insect net house, and he can start with a small one. I would say even 500 square feet. It won't cost him a lot. What happens is, there will be, to some extent, there will be some protection from excessive wind speeds as well, because obviously the net will cut off the wind speed to some extent.
Hmm.
And yeah, so he can definitely go for it. There's no harm in doing that. And if he feels that certain plants which he's growing are plants which need less amount of light, you
Okay.
see, every plant, different plants need different amount of light through the
Yeah.
day. So if he wants, he can put a small shade
Cur-
net inside,
Curtain.
curtains, which
Yeah.
he can draw either way, open or close them as needed, so that he gives the best to the plants.
Great.
Yeah.
That's a bonus tip, I guess.
Pardon?
That's a bonus tip.
Yeah.
Great, sir. Thank you so much. I think it's an insightful reply to Anand, and I hope this is useful for Anand. And for all those who are watching this video, if you have any questions, you can definitely put it in the comments, and we will take those questions one by one. And if you feel that your question is not answered, then you can definitely reach out to us on WhatsApp or on email. The number that you can reach out to CV Hydro is 88799 And if you want to write to CV, sir, you can write to cv@cvhydro.com.au. So would you like to close this conversation?
Yeah, I would like more and more people who watch our YouTube videos to ask such kind of questions, because it opens up answers not just for Anand, but it also opens up answers for several people, hundreds of people who have this doubt. Because mostly hydroponics and soilless agriculture has been, sort of, the people have created such a kind of feeling that only people who have money, or you have to put a lot of money into this, can enter into it. Actually speaking, there are many solutions. It's all, only thing is, yes, when you have only a insect screen house, there will be a little more challenges compared to when you use a poly house. But again, as I said, every crop doesn't grow well under a poly house. There are crops which grow well under a net house. There are crops that grow well under an insect screen house, and there are ones that grow very well in the open, total open. So there is solutions for everything, and unless and until we tell people the easy ways of doing things, I don't think too many people, especially new entrepreneurs, can ever enter into this field. So Anand, thank you so much for asking this question. I hope this little video that we have made is specifically meant for you, and obviously it has far-reaching implications on those who watch this video. And we are always happy to answer such questions. And we are here as CV Hydro. Rajiv and I, we believe in Maruti 800 farming. We believe that we don't compromise on what we should not compromise, like, say, for example, quality of seeds. Whether you do it in a cheap structure, whatever you do it, the quality of seed will matter a lot, for some simple reason that seed has to be of high quality. Otherwise, you're not going to get results. So, having said that, I wish all of you the best of luck. And if you have any questions, please throw them on the YouTube on the comments line. I'll always be happy, Rajiv, and I will just get into a huddle and make a quick short video. And from now on, we'll try to make short videos as answers. Instead of typing there, we will try to give you this new experience. So thank you very much. Thank you, Raj, for making this video. Love you, bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.